Hey, what's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Cryptid and Paranormal Kingdom with Carlito and Tom. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if it's your uh, many times that you've been here, welcome back. We got a great show for you guys tonight, man. It's Stephen Noixium Berrios. He was here. I don't know, maybe two months ago, something like that. And he's coming back for part two, everybody, because the first time around we didn't get a chance to show his pictures and his footprint casts and everything that he has, and he has all that for you guys tonight, man. He's got like a whole setup of all the casts that he has on his table, which is really awesome. I seen it backstage just a minute ago, and he's got that ready to show everybody tonight. As well, we're going to be showing some pictures that he sent me through Messenger, and I already have it pulled up on the shared screen, which I'll bring up in just a little bit. But first, I'm gonna get Steven in here. Okay, guys. So whoever's ready, hey guys, thank you for joining. Okay, Nana, Ruthie Castro, Thomas Cardos, Diana Rodriguez, Shane from West Coast Dogman Project. And who else? I've seen a couple more people on there, but Bama BF. Hey, Bama. How you doing? And welcome, guys. Welcome back. So without further ado, I'm gonna get Stephen Noixium in the on the screen and have him say hello to everybody. Okay. Hey, what's up, Steve? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, Carlito. How you doing, man?
Cool, man. Good, bro. Good. Doing real
Excellent.
good.
Thanks for
Yeah.
having me back on your program, man.
Yes,
I really
sir. Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Yeah, bro. I promised the people that I'll bring you back, man, for a part two because the first time I was telling them just now that the first time around we didn't get a chance to see your pictures or your footprint cast or anything like that. Remember that you wanted to show since the first one, but we didn't
Yeah,
have enough time. It wasn't enough time because we had to get to know who you were, what you did, and all that. So that took pretty much most of the show, right? but
yeah,
this time. But this time, that's what I'm telling everybody. This time, we're going to be showing your pictures. We're going to be showing your cast too. I told them that you have like a setup on your table with a bunch of footprint casts. Um,
yeah, yeah.
yeah, bro.
I went out there when I was tracking up in the Sierra Nevada mountains last year. I made
Hmm.
20 tracks,
Right. Hey, and,
but
and
I
by,
I
by the
only have
way,
18. I have 18 in my possession, but I'll show
awesome,
you. Yeah,
awesome, bro. Hell yeah. Hey, by the way, I wanted to say that it's been a year now, right? I remember you just told me not too long ago that it's been a year since you had your encounter in the Sierra Nevada mountains. A
yes.
little bit over a year, a little over a
You
year.
Man, I'm talking maybe a day or two over a year because it happened this
Right.
week actually. You know, I
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
I started work up there. Every year I get there at the end of May and early June, depending on the snow thaw. So this time it was in the beginning of June that I got there. So we're talking, man, and I'm talking like I had to deal with this creature in my camp for 10 days, right?
Yeah, I remember that, bro. I remember that. Yeah.
So yeah, so it was kind of difficult thing. Yeah. So
I can't imagine, man. Like I was telling you last time we were talking, man. I think what was it? Maybe last week, sometime when we were talking, and I was like, man, most people would leave like within the first or day or two. Like f this, and I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But you stuck around for 10 whole days, bro. That's incredible. That's crazy. Like what I mean? Most people wouldn't do that. You stuck
yeah,
around after you had your
you know
first
what? I'm
encounter.
pretty crazy for doing it myself. It's crazy, man. Hey,
Yeah.
the first night, for example, that must have been June the 7th or 8th. So I'm right. I'm back at work. I'm like the happiest dude in the world because
Yeah.
I get to naturalize again. I get to teach kids and other adults, humans about nature in general. Right. That's what I that's what I do.
Right. Right.
I used to do anyway. I work in a class now as a result of this, but I'm more than happy that I'm in a classroom. Anyway, where was I with that, Carlito? I'll just tell you.
Man, I honestly
Oh,
got
oh,
lost too.
so
I
okay.
ain't
So
gonna
like
lie.
I said, I'm the naturalist science teacher, right?
Right.
and I've been doing it for 34 years right there, and a lot of it in the Sierra Nevada mountains.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, I'm an old dude already, and I've seen a lot of animals, and I've tracked every single creature up there. Like I said, I make tracks for people for Christmas gifts every year. That's what I like to do a lot of the time, and tracking, man, I love it. And since I learned how to do it, that's one of my main things that I teach up there in the mountains is how to track
right?
and how to lay plaster down. And,
Yeah.
So
Yeah, absolutely.
So when this thing approached me that first night and, put its hand on my tent like this and,
Mm-hmm.
and try to get me to flinch, man. And I'll tell you, a lot of people would actually run right then. And if you did run at that moment, that would be your last move.
Yeah. That's a big no-no.
It's a canine. So
Yeah.
it goes to movement, right? So
it's a
the
natural
only
predator.
thing that I could do
Mm-hmm.
at that moment, because it was at 3 in the morning. Now I had already heard it 25 steps coming right to my tent. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, footsteps that come to you.
Yeah, man. Stomping.
Humans can't make a sound.
Right.
We're talking 280, 300-pound creature coming to you. It walks on two legs. And then, man, that's what I could remember a lot of the time. And then I'm right there laying down, Carlito. And I have my stiletto with me, which I always have. Big knife like that. I have other sticks. I got all kinds of little weapons everywhere, including pots and pans, which I normally use. I hear anything, ding, 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 ding. This time I ain't using nothing because I know what I'm dealing with right here immediately. And I was going, oh, shit, here you are, man. And, okay, after it took off, right, it got frustrated with me. It was going, come on, man. And I was laying down there. I'm all, hey, dude, I'm the camp naturalist here. I mean, you can't be here. It didn't know what a naturalist is.
Yeah.
He's just going, what are you doing in my territory, man? And I'm going, this is my territory, man. And I'm an old dude already, right?
Right.
And then, just coming from my neighborhood, I grew up in a really tough hood, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, at that same precise point and moment in time, I listened to the spirit of my brother, man, my deceased brother, who told me when I was a young kid, because we lived 7 houses away from what was called the Main. And my brother told me as a young boy, you go by the Main, anybody challenges you, no matter how big or tough they are, you fight them.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just going,
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm 13. And my brother's telling me this. I go around the corner and the biggest bully in town comes at me, man.
Yeah.
And I'm going, okay, I got to kick this dude's ass. And I'm 13. This guy's like 19, 20-year-old man. And I'm getting ready to break his legs. Anyway, fortunately, my primo cousin showed up and he's all, I was just playing with the little homie, and some stupid shit like that. Anyway, my neighborhood helped me out a little bit there, Carlito.
Yeah.
And so did my brother right then. And I was in there, and I get scared just as much as anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And at that one moment in time, that was a pretty scary moment in time. But after it took off, as soon as it got sunlight, I went after it. I go, I'm going to find out everything I can. I go, and I know what you are. Mm-hmm. We started jousting mentally right then, man. And so I went out there and I said, I'm going to, well, that one track, that one that we have, that I sent you, that we're going to see later on.
Yeah.
The very first track that I have,
mm-hmm.
It's not plastered, just an indented track itself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
may have
I
to
really
take
don't
a
because you
look at
sent
it.
me so many, man. But we'll go through them here in just a second. Yeah, that's cool.
It's
That's
a
cool.
track that I didn't plaster.
Right,
I just have a photograph of it right there.
right.
And that photograph itself is absolutely superb. So right after at 6 o'clock in the morning, I got up and I followed this dude's tracks and I found that track, and that was the best one that I photographed. And there were other ones right there too. And you gotta remember now, I'm also working. I'm putting the camp together.
Hmm.
I'm dealing with my co-worker, the director of camp, who I showed the tracks to. He got scared immediately. He started putting his tail between his legs and just a weird vibe. I honestly believe that this creature has the ability to work with lower spirit humans, that he can manipulate the mind. I believe that he hypnotized this man and had something to do with his lameness,
Really?
because if I say something, you better believe it, man.
Hmm.
And you know what? I'm that camp naturalist, 34 years. I have a master's degree in science,
Hmm.
This is all I do for a living. And I've taught thousands of people, and people call me Brother Nature.
Brother Nature,
So,
yes,
yeah,
yes, I
I'm
remember that.
I'm known as Noixium Nature, Brother Nature,
Brother Nature,
and all my
yes.
all hometown folks over there back in Dakota, California. Oh, everybody, they all know me as Stephen Berrios, the baseball
Yeah,
player. But right after high school, I've been on the road. I've been in the wilderness. I love wilderness, man.
awesome, brother.
I'm not necessarily a cryptid seeker, actually. I'm just a naturalist who seeks anything natural.
Right, right.
So this
Hey,
thing's a natural creature, right?
right.
It's a warm-blooded animal, and as a naturalist, and I go, man, this guy's a game changer. I got to get you out of my camp. And it was going,
Hey,
this is my camp.
Hey, Stephen. I'm sorry to interrupt, man. I
No
wanted to
worries,
ask you
man.
a question that I didn't ask you last time, man. Can you explain to us that how you do your rituals before you go out there and do your researching and your tracking and all that? Can you explain? I mean, is that possible? Can you explain to us how you do it? And I know you told me once before, but I'd like you to tell the audience today.
It's a pretty good one. I don't really go talk to too many people about this one right
Right,
here.
right. I know, but
Okay, look at every morning, every day is a blessing.
uh-huh.
Every day we're lucky just to be getting up in the morning to do what it is that we need to do. So that's part of my ritual right there, right? I have I should have brought I have my abalone shell, and it's filled with all kinds of beautiful things in it. It has sage in it, it has
Hmm.
rosemary in it, it has palo santo in it. And I light all these things up, and sometimes even at one time, because the spirit likes to smell the beautiful aroma of things. And that sends the good vibrations out already. That, oh man. So I wake up in the morning, not only am I greeted by the sun, how lucky we are that it's right where it is, right?
Hmm.
Check this out. A million miles it goes further, we freeze to death. A million miles closer, we burn to death.
Right.
So it's like right in the right perfect spot. And we are absolutely lucky to have it. So man, I wake up in the morning and I rejoice. So I have to embrace the lotus, you might say.
Hmm.
So I light up my sage first, and I thank the Creator for having me on this day to teach kids to do something positive on the world,
Right.
and to go out there and make discoveries, whether they're whatever they may be.
Hmm.
So, as a naturalist, science teacher, I see this creature, as an animal, as the the creature that needs the carrying capacity that it needs to survive, the food, space, water, shelter,
Hmm.
like all things. So that's where I'm at with that. And that's why I was able to go out there for 10 days and to do this. However, each day it became more difficult. But let me go back to my ritual, okay, bro?
Yes.
I gotta wear my jujus all over, right? I gotta wear
Yeah.
my thinking, I got my tracking cap.
Yeah.
These are all things that I do, loosen it up,
Yeah.
light up that sage, spread out the love, bring in the positive to me,
Right.
you know. And that's what this creature could do. It'll take the positive away from you. That's what it likes
Oh
to
yeah.
do.
Oh yeah. Drains you from your.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, in the very beginning, afterwards, I was suffering from, post-traumatic stress syndrome. It was
Right.
just everything was happening in an incredible. And
Right.
and beyond that's a different story that I'll save for another program with you.
Okay. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Absolutely, man. We'll have like a part 3 or something down the
yeah,
road,
but
brother.
you
Oh
know
yeah.
when like the photographs that that
Mm-hmm.
we're seeing right now, they're only a little fraction of the ones that I have, and I
Mm-hmm.
haven't even looked at the other roll that I have.
But
Briefly.
my question, Stephen, is how do you do your rituals, brother?
Okay,
Because
check this out.
what do you burn? What do you use? What kind of
Okay, I make what is
leaves or
I make what is known as a little lodge, man.
mm-hmm.
Okay, I have my sacred stones all in a circle.
Right.
And you know what? These stones could represent things. They represent, uh, you know, uh, people, uh, earth, air, water, fire,
Mm-hmm. The elements.
and the
Mm-hmm.
elements and the directions that they're in, right?
Right.
And, I'm a man that needs protection out there from the spirits.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a spiritual man myself, right?
Right.
So I accept their help and I ask for their help every day. And it's maybe one of the reasons why that I'm still around right now, even from 35 years of teaching out in the wilderness. I pray, man, today I'm going to do the best teaching, and these kids are going to learn all kinds of good stuff. They're going to be enlightened. They're going to love nature. They're going to save the earth. They're going to do whatever the right
Right.
things to do for the earth. So,
Right.
these are all part of my ritual. And then I'm burning the sage. And then I get that in me, and I throw it out. I get
Okay.
next time
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I'll
I
leave
mean,
it
I'm just
today.
saying because you showed me pictures where you're doing your ritual and you got something in your hand like branches and you got like smoke and stuff.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I wanted to
Yeah.
see if you
I
can
sent Carlito
tell us.
photographs that I don't send anybody else. Just only certain friends are allowed to see some of my pictures. I don't trust too many people. I mean, I'm a trusting guy,
Yeah.
but you know what? Only certain people are allowed to see them. When ones that show the interest and
Right.
can talk to me. And you're one of those people. You remind
Yeah.
me so much of a homeboy that
Yeah.
I'm relaxed to talk to you. It's easy.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
other there's other programs out there. I don't know if I'm as relaxed. I don't
Right.
even know, man.
Right, right.
But
Yeah, I know what you mean. Exactly what you mean, man. But I like to have my guests, feel relaxed and feel, uh, you know, good to talk about anything. You know what I mean? Anything they might want to bring or whatever. I like to make my guests feel relaxed. But I was going to tell you, look, Shane wrote on a comment right there. Shane Michael Crisp from West Coast Dogman Project. He said, I'm definitely going to try to go up this summer to Northern Cali and do some investigating with Noixium. Remember I was talking to you about that he can go up there with you?
Yeah. Hello, Shane. Yeah, me and Carlito, we did have a conversation about this, and I was actually reluctant to take, man, anybody with me except for a couple of tough hombres. The one that I brought to camp, my homeboy Tony Rodriguez, he's one that I would take because he's tough as nails, that guy, and he's full of high spirit. If anything, if we get taken out by this creature, we're going to heaven, man.
Yeah.
So it would have to be somebody, I mean, we're like I said, I'm a naturalist. I'm going to go to this area and experience life,
Right.
biology, right? If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. It's got a wide range. You could go a lot of places. However, it's not the only one.
Mm-hmm.
It is not.
Right. Actually, and you know what? I wanted to tell you that you have you have fellow Native Americans here tonight watching you, brother. We
Wait,
got
check this
okay,
out though. Let me
okay, Nana.
go back to homeboy Shane though,
Yeah. Okay.
because we were, you and I were talking, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, yeah, I love the way this dude loves his family, man. And you know what? I'd like to take
Yeah.
him with me, but I'm kind of reluctant because he's good that way. And me, we're gonna go out there. Who knows, right?
Yeah. Who knows if you're coming back, right?
Yeah, it's a
Like you
you know
said one
what?
time.
Chances are good, and I will do my best to bring you back.
Mm-hmm.
But there's no even guarantee that I'm gonna come back. And
Right. Right.
we're going up there. I don't take weapons with me. Guns ain't gonna work on this thing. I'll tell you what does work though is standing your ground. And when I was there, I had, like I said, I had my stiletto, and I told it basically, you could kill me, I'm gonna get one on you, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you with DNA, man.
Yeah.
I'm scared of you, but you know what? I'm still gonna whoop your ass. You could kill me. I don't. Let's do it, man.
Yeah, you ain't going down
This,
without a fight, brother. That's what I say. Shit, hell yeah.
and that's the only way that I could go out there and track this thing,
Yeah,
because it was around me all the time. It's behind
yeah,
every
yeah.
tree.
Oh, so I was
It's
saying,
fun.
Steven, I was saying that you got fellow Native Americans here tonight, man. Ruthie Castro and OK Nana, brother. You talked to them before, actually.
Oh yeah, these are two very beautiful, soulful people. I was even going to thank you for give you an aho out there,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah,
Ruthie and Odessa. Yeah, what, I'm really happy that you're checking me out, and you know
yeah.
what, without you women helping me, because you know what, you're like therapy to me. I have no other than a few select people. I have nobody to talk to about this.
Right,
Nobody can speak my language.
right.
And then, the creature has the power of repulsion. It could make, like I was telling you, it can manipulate lower sphered minds.
Mm-hmm.
Spiritos, it knows these things. However, it's got to be around. So, yeah, so Ruthie and Odessa, I just, man, I don't even know what I would do without you. After
Well,
my talk with
yeah.
Ruth
Well, yeah.
Castro a
Mm-hmm.
couple weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
I swear to God, bro, for the very first time, I was able to breathe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Odessa too,
yeah.
because she's cool too. But man, I just have,
Hey,
I'm to
did
get this out of my system.
right? Did you
And,
get a chance to talk
and
to Laura Greenlee, bro? Because I remember I hooked you up with Ruthie, Odessa, and I'm not too sure about Laura though, because Laura's a Native American as well. She's got Cherokee blood, bro.
I'm not too sure about her, but I'm more than welcome to talk to any brother and sister out there,
Yeah,
and even
I was
regardless of
I was just wondering.
where they're from, man. But
Right.
a ho to their Native American brothers and sisters. And so, you know what? I'm lucky that I work for a Native American organization, and then my boss also he's a very powerful medicine man.
Yeah.
His name is James. He's a Lakota Sioux,
Hmm.
and very spiritual man. And
Hey,
another that
Steven,
I believe.
Steven, why don't you give a shout out to Eddie Rodriguez, man? He says he loves your videos. He says he watched your past stream, and your story is crazy. He likes your stuff, brother.
All right on Eddie Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Oh man, I
Mhm.
had a homeboy named Eddie Rodriguez too, man.
You see his
Right
name on
on,
the
Eddie.
screen?
But thank you, bro. And
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks for checking me out.
Yeah. Scarborough Sasquatch Station also says hello, Stephen Berrios.
Hey,
So they're watching
all
you.
of you are invited to come with me. I hang out at the Merced River,
Yeah.
Indian Flats, entryway to Yosemite. That's where I go do a lot of my rituals when I go do them right there. That place holds a lot of power. Maybe someday we all get to hang out there. And there's bedrock motates right by the river. That's where I do my rituals.
Bro, I was telling Shane the other day, man, that we talked, and actually, Laura was asking me how long did we talk? Around 3 or 4 hours, like we usually do. So yeah, yeah, I think we did, Laura. I think you spoke for like maybe 3.5 hours, going on 4, right, Shane? The other day, yeah, we spoke
Yeah,
again. Yeah, man. I don't know. I get so much. I get so involved in the conversations that we have. Like me, you, Shane, Anthony. Shoot, man, a bunch of people,
yeah,
bunch of my friends, man. I love talking to them, and I can talk for hours, bro. That's
yeah.
the thing, man.
And
The people that know me, good friends, they know I can talk for hours. So yeah, it's crazy.
and then going back to Shane, well,
Hmm.
after talking to you and thinking about it, and and I actually did get a hold of him, and I said, hey, man, I do have every other Friday off.
Right,
And I told him we have to do it first thing in the morning, zip in, zip out, and it's got to be done a certain way.
right, right.
So we'll see how that materializes. And like I said, I'm not going over there to actively pursue this thing.
Hmm.
There are other things there, you know, and you still got to be very careful. You got to protect yourself,
Right.
you know.
Right. You know what, man? I was talking to who was it? Shane the other day, dude. We were talking. We're always talking, but we were talking the other day. I said, man, Shane, dude, if I would go back to California, bro, I'm definitely gonna go see you and Stephen Noixium Berrios, bro. I said I gotta go see if I ever move back, which I do kind of have that, in my future plans. Moving back to California one day soon. I keep saying that for like the past 10 years, but yeah, it's gonna get there. That's what I like to say. It's gonna get there. It's gonna be the time where I'm ready to go back to California and just live out my I guess you could say my third stage. You know what I mean? Like just kind of just chill and hang out and go to the mountains and Big Bear and and Mojave Desert and you know what I mean, and go up there to your mountains too, the Sierra Nevada mountains, man. I want to go check all that out, brother.
Well, at some point in time, whenever you come in there, we'll set a date up and
Yeah.
we'll go do it. Like, check this out. This Monday, okay, way back in the day, I used to fight forest fires for the CCCs,
Mm-hmm.
and we're talking 40 years ago already. Ah! So check this out. I have my roommates,
Mm-hmm.
you know, that I fought fires with way back in the day. We're
Mm-hmm.
we're partners to this day, and every year we get everybody's got a busy life, so we get together one time. This Monday we're gonna get together and we're river rafting the Truckee River.
Yes, bro.
So
That's what I
and then
want to do, man. River raft those
then
awesome rivers in
have a few
California,
beers
brother.
right after. It's gonna be,
Yeah.
it's gonna be good. So I'm all up for that, man. We'll all of us and a few other of our partners
Yeah, man. Shoot,
together.
that'd
Hey,
be an awesome place to
said
gather. That'd be
because
an awesome place to gather and have like some type of like cryptid convention or something. You know what I mean? And everybody just gather over there in the California mountains, bro. Whether it be Mojave Desert or Big Bear Mountain or Sierra Nevada where you're at, because that's the northern side. I've only lived like on the southern side of California, so
yeah, well,
yeah.
I want to go to Texas. I hear a lot of stories about cryptid creatures
Yeah,
over.
there's a lot of cryptid stories. Yeah, that's for damn sure. But you
I
wouldn't
mean,
like the
anywhere.
weather. You wouldn't like the weather over here, bro. You
Uh,
probably stay like a week and that's it. You'd be like, "Psh, I'm out of here, man." It's so hot, muggy, mosquitoes everywhere, dude. It's like, oh man, I hate the summer over here, bro. I like the rest of the year. It's just the summer. I hate it, man. It's so damn hot. It feels like you're in a sauna, bro. You know what I mean? Just sweating. Like even if you ain't doing nothing, you got to run from your car like to inside a store and then back in your car and then back to the nice AC in your house, bro.
check,
Everybody does that over here.
check this out. I had to go to Las Vegas for a wedding, right? And everybody was, hanging around in casinos and everything. It was 113 degrees. I got my water canteens all filled up, and I split in the desert, man. And I went hiking in 113, 15-degree weather. went 5 miles deep and then 5 miles back, 10-mile hike in 100-degree weather. Then I went into air conditioning.
Huh. Hey, Steve, I got a question from Scarborough Sasquatch Station, man. I almost forgot. I had it just a minute ago and then kept going with the comments, but I went back. It says, Steven, are you allowed to do a live show rituals or is it forbidden?
You know what? I've never done a live show ritual before.
No?
And I
That'd
don't
be
think,
awesome, dude, if you could and go live. Man,
you
you know how
know,
many people
you
would
know what?
like
I
to
don't
see
know.
that, bro?
I would have to consult a few people to see if
Right.
that was all right,
Right. Yeah, exactly,
and,
yeah.
and it would have to be done in a way that, it's totally okay.
Mm-hmm.
However, if that person wants to learn rituals,
Mm-hmm.
they could. I go up to like I was telling you, Indian Flats. That's where I like to do my rituals there,
Right.
and I could let anybody know ahead of time I'm going to be here, and if you want to join me, I could be more than happy to join you.
Right.
But like filming stuff and everything, I know that there's some people who have done that in the past. It just hasn't been done by me. And
Right.
if I were to do it, it would have to be done. It would have to have approval by my
Right.
elder.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah. Well, find out, and if you can, if it's okay, then let me know, and we can probably set something up, man. Like whenever you go live, I can let the whole group or all my groups know that you're gonna go live. You know what I mean? All the groups that I'm in, I can let them that you're gonna go live and you do your ritual and all that, and everybody. I'm pretty sure a
But
lot of people will tune
check this
in.
out. I would love to do a program and say, hey man, I'm going to allow 11 people into my circle. I'm going to teach you certain rituals
Mm-hmm.
that I know. Come over here, get yourself a campsite, and then we'll do it.
Yeah.
And I would have no problem doing that. And I would love for people to, and I would go there. Check this out. Hey man, can you come over here? Like, you have any time, money? Can you do it? Is it possible? We'll get you over here. I'll feed you or whatever, and we'll have a party over a 3-day weekend, and
Right.
we'll do a native ways ritual workshop.
Right. Exactly.
I
No,
would love
that's
that.
yeah. Yeah.
I
No.
teach
No.
I teach a few things out there.
I would. I would.
I'm
I
teaching
would.
right. This is my classroom, by the way.
Yeah. 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 I remember. That's your where you teach, right? Yeah.
This is where I teach. This is my second home. I'm here all the time. Run the garden program. The kids come in here. I even cook them for them.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah, you check your
Hey.
peanut butter and jelly sandwich king. They got quesadilla Tuesday. I make the spaghetti.
Yeah.
Sandwiches, whatever.
Man, you know what, Steven? I would love to be there with you when you do a ritual and witness it, firsthand, like in person. And if I could join in and do it, alone, man, that would be awesome, dude. That'd be so cool, man. Because I've never, thought of, doing anything like that, and that would be so cool for me, man, to do a ritual with you, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
yeah.
I mean, if I'm permitted, if not, then just watch it.
You're invited anytime, brother.
Thank you, bro. Hell yeah, thank you, man.
And like Ruthie lives in Big Bear,
Yeah,
Southern California. You live
yeah.
in Tejas. We could converge in a spot, right?
Right.
And then we'll fly Odessa from New York or whoever needs to
Yeah,
come. Eddie Rodriguez,
yeah,
homeboy, whoever, a few of my friends.
yeah, brother.
Bring your fishing poles, man. Hey, yeah, right by the river, Merced River, the River of Mercy, man. That's where the Awanichi Indians lived.
Oh,
Holds a lot of power. And
is that what Merced means? Mercy in English? Is that what it means?
yeah.
Okay.
So, it's the cleanest river up there. You could man, just jumping in there is refreshing. It's amazing.
Yeah, I
There ain't
bet.
nothing like the river,
I
you know.
bet. I bet, bro. Yeah, man.
And
Hell
that's
yeah.
why I go there to do my rituals, you know. Like I said,
Yeah.
it holds a lot of power. And the bedrock mortars are there, and just respecting the elders. I go and clean those motates out first and tell them that I'm here.
Yeah.
Because if I don't tell them that I'm there, well, they know that I'm there already anyway. Spirits
Right.
know things that we
Hey,
will.
Scarborough says thanks for telling them about the rituals, man. And it says thank you, Curly, for answering my question. Most appreciated. No problem, brother. No problem at all. I would love to see a ritual, live ritual myself. That's something I've never seen and I've never actually heard of, actually. But yeah.
Well, you know, I participated in the Yaqui Sundance ceremony.
Oh yeah.
And you know that in that ceremony it's a little different than um man, it's far different than any ceremony. You know, you drive needles in your arms, bro, and suspend you, man. Cut you one at a time. So I got
Mm.
9 marks over here, 9 marks here. I was like there.
Oh shoot.
You know what? That actually, other than my son being born, that was the greatest day of my life. Getting cut by my chief, Sonny Reina of the Yaqui tribe,
Mm-hmm.
in a ritual. Yeah. But you know what? There's okay. Anybody having a little difficulty out there in the world, man? Hey, spread that love around to all colors, right? So you know, there's red people, there's black people, there's white people, there's blue people, brown people, yellow people.
Yeah.
Check this out. To Here's a ritual for you, really easy, that I could share with you. And I need to do this myself, and I'm going to now because you are all my motivation now. I need to make prayer flag with tobacco in there, and these prayer flags, they're just like flags like that, right? And they're on a string,
Mm-hmm.
and each flag has tobacco in it, and it's sewed on. Each one is a prayer. It could
Mm-hmm.
be for anything, man. Think positive. Stop blasting negative waves everywhere.
Right. Right.
It's up
Right.
to you. It's up to you. So check
Life,
this out. The
life
prayer
is too
flag.
short for negativity. That's what I say, bro.
So the prayer flag not only brings in the positive energies, man. It takes out,
Mm-hmm.
repels negative energies.
Right.
So that is a ritual that I could share with you, and it would be one that we would do
Hell
if
yeah,
we
bro.
were hanging around,
Yeah.
and you know, just to think of positiveness.
Right.
And you know, when I did this, I went through a sweat lodge. So you know, man, those it's a good thing. You know? So, but if we can't sweat, there's other things. You know, there's a lot of other rituals to do. You know.
Right. Hey, Voltron's in the house, man. My good brother Voltron 76. What's up, Voltron? That's my boy. He's from Houston. He's from
All
Houston,
right.
Texas. He's close to where I live, man. Houston, Texas. What's up, Voltron? Thank you for making it, man. Yeah, don't worry about being late, brother. That's all good, brother. It's all good, man. He said he's Cherokee also. Voltron, he's Cherokee. He's Cherokee tribe.
There's a,
Family.
you know, right here where I'm at, there's Maidu, Mountain Maidu, Miwok, uh, but we do have some Cherokee that come in across.
You know what I've noticed. I've seen like the maps of all the Indian nations, right, and where like areas they're from, and I know Cherokee are were a lot in like the Texas, Oklahoma region, you know, whereas California in the West end would be like Navajo and I can't remember the other name. You said it a while ago.
Well, you know, Navajo, that's over by New Mexico,
In
but we're
Arizona.
Maidu, Miwok, Pomo, Costa Noa, the Ohlone. These are all. There's Paiute, Shoshone.
Yeah, because over here in Texas, I remember it was more Cherokee, Apache. You know what I mean? but
Yeah.
more to the Arizona area and California, even out to California, is Navajo. And that other one you said a while ago, I just can't remember it right now, man. The damn name, I can't remember. I'm sorry for the damn name, but I can't remember the name. My damn bad memory. But yeah, um, you said it. Hopi people. That's what you
Hopi.
told me. Yeah,
Yeah.
Hopi are more from the California West Coast side of
They know
the
they
country.
know
Yeah,
things. Hopis. They know
yeah,
things. They do, man.
yeah, man.
Mhm.
Yes, sir. Hey, so all right, man. Does anybody have any more questions? Because we're fixing to go to the pictures and then the casts. So, and I'm not gonna show the questions up anymore after that because the picture's gonna take up pretty much of the most of the screen. So, if y'all want to go ahead and ask some pictures right now, guys, I know y'all are all getting acquainted in the chat, which is cool. I love it. But if y'all have any questions, like Scarborough had just a second ago, y'all go ahead and make them right now because we're fixing to go to the pictures and the casts. All right. Yeah, man. Steven, not man. I would love to go visit you one day, brother.
We're gonna meet.
Like even look, like
We'll
even
take
if
it
I
out,
don't
brother.
even if I don't move to California, I could go over there and visit, bro. I got family in California, bro. I could go over there and visit, and while I'm there, I'll go see you. I'll go see Shane and whoever's all in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? My good buddy Anthony Metcalf. He's up North California, Northern California. So yeah, brother. I'd love to go see y'all, man. At least to get y'all to know y'all in person, you know what I mean, and go out there in the mountains, and Shane's got some awesome places where he goes do his research and shit, bro. It's like super squatchy, man. Super. I mean, he's got trees everywhere. Moss hanging out for the trees, like branches are falling down everywhere, putting X's, structures, all that. Like man, super squatchy, bro. And I know California's known for being a big Sasquatch hotspot. I know that,
Well,
and also Dogman. So,
this area that I, I was at, Sasquatch has been seen there,
hmm
and yeah, I always thought I'd run into it before this thing, but
right,
it's
right.
up. It's
Yeah,
up.
I would think in Cali is more like I'm gonna say like a good 70% Sasquatch and like a 30% Dogman, bro. Because it's not so known. There's not so many encounters Dogmans as there is Bigfoot in California
You know what?
and
That
Washington.
might be changing, and then there might be some people on there that see this thing and will refuse to say anything
hmm
because, man, who's gonna believe this, right? Everybody's
Right.
gonna think they're they're effing crazy and
hmm
make fun of you, ridicule. People try to do that to me.
Yeah.
However, going 10 days deep with this thing, it's a different, it it's total different, man. It's just different, bro.
Right.
I go, you think you know more about this than me? I go, I
Yeah.
don't
No.
think that there's a person on the planet that does now.
Yeah.
And I'm not the foremost authority on it
No.
either,
And,
but I
and, and, and you know what,
tell you something
Stephen,
about it.
Steven, you know what? There's people that actually do a lot of reading and do a lot of research on skinwalkers, wendigos, and all that, but they've never actually ran into one like you. You know what I'm saying? They don't run into them like you. They don't know, what they look like physically. They just, I mean, only what they studied and what they read, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? And
This
with
thing, this
you,
thing's
it's
a werewolf.
firsthand eyewitness. You know what I'm saying? So it's
It's a
very different.
bipedal wolf.
Yeah.
Excellent, strong animal. Has human arms, big, long fingernails.
Hey, I got a question from
Teeth.
Eddie. I got a question from Eddie Rodriguez, bro. He says, "How do you deal with the negative people, Noixium?"
Dude, I'm positive, man. And
Right.
I'll tell you something. Don't lose your sense of humor, man. You know what? If you got the power of knowing like I do, there ain't shit anybody could say that you could just, I don't. Oh man, check this out. When this thing first kicked me out of camp, and I was gonna go back. Remember?
Right.
I was pissed at everything and everybody, and it's that's what it likes to do.
Mm-hmm.
It likes. Oh, I got this dude to start feeling the way that I felt when I turned myself into this thing.
Right.
And I've always been a positive dude, and I wasn't gonna let this. I'm still positive. I'm still a badass dude. I'm not gonna let you ruin my life because I saw you, because other people see you, they get scared of you, and you work on their fear. You ain't getting it from me, man. I'll give it back to you. That's how I work. That's I'm that's just the way I am. But I tell you, I feel so much better now. I got my mojo back. My job. I got my boss. Look at. I was telling you about my boss being a very high on the totem pole shaman man. Right. He's one that doesn't he doesn't say much, but when he says it, it's good stuff.
Right.
Hey, his rituals help me. Lakota Sioux.
Lakota, there you go. That's what I was looking for. That's the name, the name I was looking for. Lakota.
So man,
Lakota Sioux.
When this happened to me, and I told him what happened to me, of course he believed me, right? He's Native American, and he was just going, "Oh my God," and oh my God, he's all 10 days, brother. He goes, there ain't nobody ever went 10 days.
No.
There ain't nobody ever went 10 minutes.
No. I've never heard of
unless you got eaten, because this son of a gun, he could
I bet
take you to his cave and munch on you. You'd be his next meal.
Yeah. Hey, Steven, I got a question from Diana Rodriguez. She's a good friend of mine. Where is Steven from? Can you tell her where you're from, brother?
You know what? Is this my cousin Diana Rodriguez from Union City? She would know that, man.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm from Union City, but you know what? In Union City, there's a little barrio, 1st Street to 15th Street, 8th to 8th Street. That's my hood right there. I grew up right in there.
Cool.
And I lived on 6th Street. I lived 6 houses away from, like I was telling you, what they call the main.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of beautiful people in that neighborhood, but it is a very tough neighborhood. Yeah.
Hey, I got another question from Scarborough, bro. He says, "What does it mean when one has an encounter with a physical form of Sasquatch?"
Man, you're looking at it, and you're close enough to see it.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Sasquatch will find you before you find it.
Right. Let me ask you something, Steven. This is just me, thinking of good questions to ask you, man. What do you feel physically when those pictures that you take that they're so close to you, man? They're like maybe, I'm gonna say what, a good maybe 20 feet away from you. I mean, that's damn close. Behind a tree and all that. He's gotten closer to you. So what do you feel? What do you feel like? What do you feel? Hold on. What do you feel physically or spiritually, bro? Do you feel like a drain? Do you feel like throwing up? Do you feel like like you're woozy? What do you feel when you encounter them so close to you, bro?
Okay, look at it. Okay, for one thing, remember if somebody else sees this thing, they're gonna get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So when I seen this thing, and for 10 days, I had adrenaline rushes. I could only sleep three hours a night.
Yeah.
I'll show you photographs the next time of how I looked after 10 days. I'm a wreck, man. I am bent. However, the only thing that I could really come close to is like 5 years ago, I got to sit in a circle of Vietnam veterans.
Mm-hmm.
And I was at another camp and I was their host, right? They're naturalists for a 5-day retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes, they're heavy hitters, man. And I was uh, I was honored, like on their second to the last night. They're all, hey, I was wondering if you want to come over and listen to our stories, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm listening to their stories of their Vietnam horror stories, brother.
Right.
And man, they passed the stick around, and then they passed it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And but let me get back to the feeling.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so
Do you feel sick at all, or you don't feel?
check
Because
this
there's
out.
some people that say they get like headaches, they get sick, their stomach turns out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's just because a bad entity is so close to them. That's what they
Man,
say that they
I
feel. You know what I mean?
I had adrenaline rush, and that's why I was comparing it to, because I was listening to this Vietnam veterans and
Mm-hmm.
how they would go out in the bush and how alive they felt,
Mm-hmm.
that they were there and that death could come any second from any direction, you know,
mm-hmm.
and that is exactly how it was out there because after my shift, I'm cleaning cabins, bro. Right after my shift, tracking bag, stiletto, other weapons, I'm going out there. I'm going to find out where you live. I'm going to find out your tracks. When you came into my world, I'm going to come into your world,
Mm-hmm.
man. So I didn't get sick. However, like after 10 days, I
Drained,
finally got out of camp. I
drained.
crashed.
Yeah, you were drained, bro.
Man,
Spiritually drained for 10 days. Wow, that's crazy, man.
I was going to go back, Carlito.
I don't think I'd last one day, bro. On the
I'll
real.
tell you, I was just about ready to go back, and I'll tell you that's a total different story for next time. What happened next, man? It's even crazier than this story, man.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So you know, it's all good,
Yes.
man.
Yeah. Diana Rodriguez says no. She's from Portugal, bro. But she's from Portugal. She's not from where you said you're thinking it might have been your cousin, but nah. Like like okay, Nana said, Dan, and we're all related anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're still our cousin, man. We love you anyway,
Right on, Diana. Thanks for checking out the show,
man.
Diana. I
Yeah,
appreciate that.
man. Yeah. Okay. So, Steven, I think it's time for us to move on, bro, to the pictures, brother. Is that okay with you?
Yeah,
Cool.
anything you want to do, just roll any way you want.
Cool. 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 Oh yeah. All right. Cool. Cool. Oh, my boy, Aunt Rocks just made it. What's up, Aunt? What's going on, brother? Nice to have you here tonight, man. Um, so let's go. Let me add the the screen to my screen. Share the screen, and we'll go to these pictures. This is the first one I want to start off with, bro. This right here. So I want you to tell us what's going on right here, Steven.
Okay, now check this out. This is from a trail camera.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going out there with a camera like I'm, you know, some
Mm-hmm.
photographer going out there trying to take a picture of this thing. I
Mm-hmm.
actually know where he's coming in from.
Right.
Actually, unfortunately, you're looking at a cabin right here,
Mm-hmm.
right in the camp that I worked at. It's Camp Winters, by the way. Anybody wants to know that, it used to be called Camp Arcade. I'm heartbroken, man. I love this camp. I wanted to retire here, right?
Yeah.
I love it, man. Now, I always knew that it was supernatural area. I'm supernatural myself. I know things, feel things, see things. I just something that the creator gave me, So, I don't talk about it much, I was trying to live my life like everybody else, and go to work, watch TV, snuggle with my woman. Anyway, check this out. So
Wait, it's not moving, dude. It's not. Hold on.
this
What's
right
the
up
one?
above the Fahrenheit sign right there,
Mm-hmm. Oh, right here. Okay.
right where you pointed, the
Yeah, right here.
creature,
Right.
it
Right
makes
in
an
this area.
appearance. Right lower,
Yeah.
right
Okay.
above the Fahrenheit sign.
Right here. Then. Okay.
It's seen running right here. It's small, but you got to remember it's a camera and this thing, and it's a motion sensor camera. Something has to move in order for it to click.
Okay.
I'm not in this photograph. It's right there behind the cabin. Its eyes are big. Its nose is visible, and so is its mouth. Has its hands running. It's running right here. It is running.
Okay. Let's move on to the next picture, brother. This one right here. What is this right here, bro?
Right in the bottom middle. I don't know if you could zoom in on that.
No, man. For some damn reason, I can't go in the damn picture, brother, and move them like I used to on the other. Man, what the hell's going on? I don't know.
Anyway, the bottom middle of that.
I can show them right there. I think that's all I can do. Just show them right there, bro.
Really? You could just go to the next one. Anyway, it's coming out of the bushes right there in the middle, but you have to zoom in to really see it clearly. Now, this one right here, that's my head.
Mm-hmm. Right here.
And then right there by the O3.
Down here.
Right there, the O3, right up above the O3. That's the creature right there. And it's zoomed in.
Why is it not showing this damn?
It's zoomed in on another photo I gave you.
Right. Okay.
Oh wow, I'm looking the photo before this one. I'm looking right at the creature right now. He's right in the middle, has his head sticking out, has his nose right there.
Right. Is this
bottom.
It right here? Or
bottom.
The bottom? Right here.
Right there.
Okay.
You got it right there.
Okay, cool.
That's it. It's a wolfman coming right out of the bushes right there.
Wow, okay. Let's move on to the next picture. What about this?
There's
right
the
here?
track. There's the track that we were talking about. Now, if you needed a scale, right to there to the left is the lodgepole pine cone. Those are an inch long. And right here, the duff here is full of pine cones. There's pine needles. There's rocks.
Right.
There's sticks. There's everything that you and I cannot step on without shoes.
Okay.
And then, we have toes for
those toes right there are deep, bro. Like
they're
this
deep.
Right here. Those are deep, man.
They're deep. The creature moves a lot with his motion going forward. Boom, boom, boom. So, like I was telling you earlier, this is also a cross direction. It's going one direction and it uses the same footprints over and over. Right. It uses the same line. It has a territory.
What about these right here, bro? Where'd you get these?
Man, these are this one right here. This is the ultimate track, bro.
Those are huge tracks, man. Look at that.
It's going at an angle right here.
Yeah.
So it stepped downward, and when it stepped down, it curled its toes into the earth.
Okay.
Oh. And then propel. That's how it does. You'll see a lot of these tracks. His front pads go deep in the earth.
Right.
And, humanoid track right there. No human toes. Just that claw. Just the nails. And I'm gonna mention here that the soil type is andesite, volcanic, igneous rock soil. It's gravelly, it's sandy.
How big was that tree trunk, bro? How big is that tree trunk that was there? Because if you had like like a box of cigarettes or something, or a lighter, then we can get like a comparison scale. You know what I mean? Right
there's the scale right here on this picture. There's that log. That log is
this one.
that log right there is 2 inches across. So once
Okay.
again, you're looking at a creature that has 9-inch foot,
Okay.
but it has very strong pads in its front, and it moves with power.
What about this one right here, bro? That's awesome, man. That looks like it's in the ground, like deep in the ground, bro.
Man, Carlito, this is another ultimate track. There is not another track like this one on the planet Earth.
Hmm.
There was a work crew that was at the camp at this point in time, and they moved a bunch of soil right next to the trees. Now, I had already scouted the place out. I'd seen that it's a creature of habit, has a territory, likes to stay in one line, does not deviate. So this one right here, they put all that soil in one area. That son of a gun went downward. This is his back foot. This is a back right foot. And it went deep at an angle like this.
Wow.
And then to move the way that he normally does, he spreads his toes out. So these ones right here at the tip, these are all of its nails. And then, whoa, like I'm telling you, it powers forward.
Right. Let me.
This one right here is very powerful, but check this out. This one's even more interesting than ever.
Let me try something else. Hold on. Let me try something else, bro, because I can't share that screen. Let me try another screen. See if I can share this screen. Application window. Here we go. Oh, media viewer.
This is that same track.
Here we go. Here we go.
There it is right here.
There it is.
Man, I got to be careful with these tracks because they're made out of plaster, right?
You see how they're bigger? It's a bigger view now.
I'm just going to point this out right here. This area that you think is the bottom of the track itself right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is an ankle. All this is ankle right here. This is the footprint right here. This is right here's the foot. This is the ankle.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking about an ankle that's this fat. We're talking an ankle that supports a creature that weighs 250 to 300 pounds.
Wow.
Check it out. You could even compare it to your own ankle.
Yeah.
Look how big that is.
Man, that's a big ankle, dude.
That's an ankle right there. I can't even put my hand all the way around it. But when I saw this track, I knew it was Amo.
Right.
Amo. I had my buddy Tony with me at that time. And at that time, I couldn't lay hardly any tracks because every time I turned around, the son of a gun was right behind me, man.
Mm-hmm.
And, man, it was just really difficult. But it was a year ago. So anyway, this one track took a lot of plaster, and
wow, I could tell, man. That
right.
looks like a Hulk fist or something, man. You know what I mean? Like huge.
It's crazy, man. That one's like,
Let's move to the next one. Okay.
Look at right there. Right there is his grip. Right there again, man. That one is just
right here, right? Yeah.
Right there. That's how he grips the earth, man.
Wow.
He's the baddest ass creature moving around on 2 feet in there, man. Boom, boom, boom. And power. When I saw this one too, I said,
yeah.
Look at, I know tracks.
Oh, there it is. There's a top view right there. Okay.
Top view. So you got the humanoid track. Now remember, each track might look a little bit different because I got them from all over the park. So some are in sandy soil, some are in rocky, some are in volcanic.
Hey, Steven, why does it have like a curve like that? Why is it so curved? It's not, it's not like humans where it's just straight, but it's curved.
That humanoid. Hold on, let me get you a track.
What's up with that, dude? Like, why is it
Here's another track. And what Carlitos is talking about right here is this curve.
Let me see.
The curve.
Okay.
This is a couple of tracks in one, another direction going all over. But look at right here. This is definitely the pads of the creature.
Hey, Steven,
right here.
Why don't you show them everything that you have on the table, bro? That you showed
all right, I will right now. Check this out. But this curve,
Mm-hmm.
this is the heel.
Yeah, it goes like
It curves inward, right?
yeah.
Up at 7,000 foot elevation, this area is an old volcanic, extinct volcano.
Right.
It last blew 2,000 years ago or 2 million
Mm-hmm.
years ago or so, right?
Just volcanic
So
rock.
all this lava flow is all over. If I would love to take you there, man, and I will show you what I know about geology of that area. But that volcano, you know, it's all over, and it leaves all kinds of different pillars. And this creature right here is designed for
Hey,
hiking
can you bring
on
it up
rocks like
closer?
that.
Can you bring it up closer to the camera?
Yeah.
There you go.
So the creature has a hook heel. That heel is there to grip rocks. It's there to grip volcanic rocks. Go at 45-degree angles, even steeper.
Wow.
And it could do it quick, man. And you and I are no match.
Oh, that's to grip rocks, bro? Are you serious?
That heel is for curling in. It's got the power front. It's got the hooked heel for holding on.
Damn.
And it moves like this, man. And it's very fast. You have to stay ahead of it to really see it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's with the hook heel. There's other tracks here I have with all of them have their heel.
Yeah. Show us the table where you have everything at that you showed me a while ago, man. Oh, that's awesome, dude. He's got like a whole table full of
Yeah, let me get this, and I'll show the audience.
Yeah, man.
Because I did 20 tracks.
Uh-huh.
I could have did more, man. That's another story. I'm lucky I got these. Check this out. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool, dude. Got a whole table full of them, man.
Yeah, I got 18 of these babies right here.
And now I can actually see like how big they are, dude.
There they are.
With you next to them and the table, I'm gonna say they're no less than what, maybe 13 inches, 14 maybe.
You know what? They're 9 inches, 9.5.
Really?
He has a small foot.
It looks a lot bigger though, bro.
Big
because of the cast. Yeah.
So this is my track collection right here.
Yeah.
And I'm very proud of them. I think each one of them, I could have been wiped out at any second, man.
Damn, dude.
And
that's crazy.
You know what? There aren't any tracks like this on the registry anywhere, brother.
Nah, you ain't gonna
there ain't
find
nothing like this.
Mm-mm. You ain't gonna find them like
man,
that.
Just look at that one. That one's like sick, man. Oh my god.
I know it, man. Wow.
Yeah, let me come back over here now.
All right, man.
And then I'll bring a couple of tracks back over here. I'll bring you one of my favorite tracks. Let me see here.
Wow, that's cool.
You know, I think they're all my favorite tracks, to tell you the honest truth. And I'll tell you why, because each one of them has a story to it. Each one of them could have costed me my life.
Mm-hmm.
If the creature wanted to take me out, it could have did it at any time.
Mm-hmm.
This one right here is one of my favorite ones, man. And you might think of it, it don't even look like, but look how deep it is.
Wow.
That thing is like, with 2 inches wide there.
Damn. So
man, and then
if it's that deep, then he must weigh a ton, right? I mean, he must weigh a lot, right?
300 pounds at least. I say 280, 300.
Oh, okay.
He's as big as any middle linebacker in the NFL, man, without pads.
So that must have been like pretty much soft soil then for it to go in that much. You know what I mean?
This one, yes, it was over by the women's bathroom, and the snow had just thought. Like I said, I get there, and there's still little snow here. Everything's turning into mud and stuff, right? So there's just enough water in the sandy soil right there. This son of a gun came over here and went boom, boom. His stride is 29 inches.
Damn.
Mine is only 19, and that's
Wow.
consistent. You could get you know, and we did. Me and my friend that was, I'm not even calling him a friend anymore. I went and got the measuring tape. He and I measured several tracks, 29 inches, 30 inches consistently from one track to another. And this guy's all, man, you can't be telling anybody about this. This is going to shut us down. Right. And I'm going, you know what? You're going to get somebody killed. And me is, and
yeah.
I'm all. Anyway.
Yeah.
Our 10 days of that dude might have been even worse than 10 days with this thing.
Right.
I had to deal with his stupidity, his scaredness not to accept science.
Right.
And exactly. his scaredness not to accept spirit.
Right.
And just not. I mean, I worked with the man for 8 years. He hired me as his naturalist, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he should have went all the way instead of pulling shit on me. And I almost knocked him out and put him in my car and took him to Truckee so he could look at the evidence that I had. I was that close to knocking the shit out of him.
Hey, Steven, tell us about this picture right here, brother. This track.
Man,
that's a strange track, bro.
Okay, look at. Like I was telling you, he stays on one path. So this is actually 2 tracks in one, and a lot of the tracks are 2 tracks in one because he goes like this. And then some of my tracks, one he's going this way, one's going that way.
You said he crosses his tracks, right? For what? For what reason?
He's territorial.
Oh,
he likes to stay in line. Information. Oh. Doesn't like to deviate. A coyote, for example, they do a grid. This dude, he's straight. Dogs, they're just happy to be they're all over the place.
Yeah.
This guy, and because he weighs so much,
zigzags. Yeah.
He just
to throw you off. To throw you off, right? I guess.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, this is an excellent photograph of that track.
Yep. Let me see which one else.
And then right there, that photograph that you just showed me right there, I just saw it. I just saw it right there on the bottom. You're just pointing right at it.
Right down here, right?
You're pointing right at it right there.
Too bad I can't. What it is, I think I got to go to Messenger through StreamYard because Apple doesn't let me do any zoom in and all that, so I can't zoom in. Guys. Sorry about that. I need to go through Google to Messenger. Some bullshit, Apple bullshit.
Yeah, no worries.
But let me see. This one we seen. That's the pictures of you. That one. What is that one? What's the story on this one? That's a big front end.
This one. That's this one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now in a video of me,
mm-hmm.
I am laying down a track. I sent you a video of me, and then a while back. So that's this track right here. Okay. So what I'm looking at right here again.
How big is that?
Check it out. Once again, they're all very consistent with each other. 9.5 inches. Right here in right in the front, you can see its nails right here, but. This one has the heel.
Mm-hmm.
So when I, like I was telling you, it's really hard to make tracks in this kind of soil. So you have to look at things and find the best one.
Right.
And know what you're looking at. So right here, I looked at this one and I saw that the heel was very prominent on it.
Mm-hmm.
But then it also has the pads up here.
Yeah, the pads are huge, man. That's like
Yeah,
really
and
wide.
it's spread out. So as it was running, it slipped a little.
Right.
But yeah, that's this track right here.
Now, is this the same track or is this a different?
That's a different track. That one right here is another excellent badass track. This is 2 tracks in one.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, let me get it for you.
Yeah, it does look kind of crossed a little bit here. Like it looks like there's one back here. That's the heel right there. That's the heel, and then that's the big front part. And then this one right here on top looks like it's crossed. Like it's crossed this way. I don't know if you guys see that the arrow. Looks like it's crossed.
Yeah, so this one's got a once again, if you look right here, you're looking at its left foot. You can see the heel. The heel again is prominent.
Right.
And then the heel is the first footprint that went down, and then he went on the right footprint and put his other one. So you have a left and a right,
right,
with the heels, with the pads, with the nails.
Mm-hmm. It actually looks like like he just crossed it right over it or something. I don't know.
Yeah, and I have it right here, man. It is just a superb track.
Wow.
And yeah, it has that heel. Once again, I knew that the heel was going to be a big thing.
Yeah.
So, if you take a look at that photograph and look at the heel right here, you could see that curvature.
Right.
That curvature again is right here.
Right. Let's move on to the next one.
It's also right here.
Because we have so many pictures we want to show.
It's also right here.
So we're getting,
All right.
So we can't say too long on one, you know what I mean? This one looks like it's got also 2 tracks kind of combined, or maybe even 3. Looks like there's one down here, one over here, and one over here. Looks like 3 tracks right there.
That are combined. It is 3 tracks, Carlitos.
Okay.
Cool. And here it is right here. Mm-hmm. Like one way he was going left, one way he was going right, and the other one
kind of crossing.
He wound up in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But you could see that it's going 2 different directions. Right here in the middle. Right here, you could see his nails over here. Mm-hmm. Right over here, you could see its pads. Once again, it's really well indented, very strong.
Yeah.
Very good triple track, actually.
Right.
And
yeah, triple track. That's what I figured. Yeah, I got a good eye for these things, man. That right there.
This one's one of my favorites, man.
That's a nice one. Look how curved it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look how the toe. No, not the toe. The heel is so curved. That's not a human.
It's crazy, man.
That's a curved
oh my god! He's the ultimate. That's a special adaptation for moving around, like I said. And look at that forest back there.
Yeah.
You got to have a foot like that to move in stuff like that.
Yeah. I know.
And you know what? It's all forest. It's thick.
Yeah.
So to get tracks, like I said, it's difficult. You got to go in. You got to go in there. Look at that forest back there.
Right. Yeah, I see it.
You want to find a track like this, you got to go in there, man.
Mm-hmm.
And
man, I would love to go in the California forest, bro.
Scary shit.
California is beautiful.
Anyway.
Yeah, California is beautiful already, but the forest is like, wow, dude. I've been there. I've been there a couple of times. I was like, wow. As a kid, I was like, wow, dude, it's so beautiful out there, man. And the good weather makes it that much better anyway, too. So,
hey Carlito.
Yeah.
Here's one that isn't photographed on your list there.
Okay.
I don't know if you could see it.
Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me. Okay, right there.
Look at this one was taken in a rocky, sandy beach. Look at its claw.
Yeah. I see the toes there, the claws. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this one is definitely a big one. And just like that one that we just saw with the ankle, this time it was in soft, wet. sand, volcanic sand.
Right.
So it went deep and spread out.
Right.
The other one was in dirt and it went down and then spread out. And in sand, you could spread out a lot easier. And that's why you could see this one even look at that. That is absolutely crazy, man.
That is, bro. Wow.
That's that one right there isn't fooling around. You get hit by that thing, you don't feel it, man.
Yeah.
It's not a good thing. But you know,
That's a
there's
close up of the same one?
yeah,
Or, okay.
this is a close up of the one that I showed you earlier. And all these are nail marks. And what I'm looking at right here is that I'm showing you there's no toes.
Right.
This is not human. We would have toes. Let me show you an example of a toe.
Man, that's thick, dude. That's a thick ass print right there. Or deep, I should say.
This one right here is super freaking, bro. In that
Wow.
not only is there a human footprint on this one right here, this is what a human looks like. Because I needed to do him as a comparison, right?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. From right here downward
Mm-hmm.
is the creature. So this human stepped on the sandy beach. This guy came right after and stepped on it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
All this from right here
Yeah, because the human one
to
would have to
here.
be in the bottom to be in the front here in the cast, right? Which is
Yeah.
reversed.
And
then the other one on top of that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it has that curve right here.
Yeah.
So once again, there's this nail right there. Look at. That's a nail. That's a nail. That's one right there.
Okay.
It
Yeah.
goes down this way and comes and it turns in. So you got a human and the creature's track all in one. And I did that on purpose so that people could see that, hey, we humans have toes.
Right.
We got toes, man. You put them on sand, they're gonna show. This son of a gun, he ain't got no toes. He's got nails. He's got pads. He's a wolf. He's got pads of a wolf.
Right.
There ain't. You know what? There ain't nobody in the planet Earth that come over here and tell me anything different. No smart ass PhD from Stanford. Nobody from Berkeley. None of them fools. You know what? Those are a bunch of man.
The nails.
I don't even want to get involved in there, man. I'm just glad I got my master's degree and get the hell out of there so I could just be free of nature, man.
Let's move on. Oh, that's the one that you saw that one. That's the one that got like a punched hand in there.
What time is it anyway? Oh, 8:30.
Yeah. Let me move on.
Go to the left, right. Go to the left, right. Because I gave you left, right there.
What do you mean?
You put it on a little while ago, but then you took it off. I have a left foot and a right foot as a comparison kind of thing. But no worries, man. No. Great angle, you know.
Yeah, I know. I think this is the one you're talking about right here, where it's one's going one way and the other one's going the other way, right?
Right there. No, right there. That one.
That one? Oh, okay.
So this one,
yeah.
Again, it shows you a left foot and a right foot.
Right.
You know, and I had to do that. I go, okay, I got a right foot, got to get a left foot now.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
I'm not going for one track here. I'm going for as many as I could get before I get killed.
Hey guys, I'm gonna show y'all a little picture that Steven might not want me to show y'all, but I'm gonna show y'all anyway. That's Steven doing a ritual right here. Check it out.
No way, man. You kidding me? Ay. Dude. Oh man.
Awesome, right?
That's me. Yeah.
That's awesome, bro. That's for the people that were asking, about your rituals, bro.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
You're like, yeah. Take it off. No, that's cool, bro. That's cool. But yeah, man. Let me see. What was that one that I had asked you about? I said, man.
Hey, show everybody my master's degree so they know that I'm telling them that's a different
one. Oh yeah,
that's
right?
my star performer. Now look at
Oh, it's another one?
This is a different graduation thing. You had to commit to a whole year for this program
Mm-hmm.
from the YMCA.
So you had another one? Or?
Yeah, that.
Oh,
But this
shit.
one I thought was a little bit more interesting and more important than my master's degree. This was a management training course at the YMCA, and you had to be there consistently. You couldn't miss a single day. Couldn't even be late, and I never was, man. I take things like that serious. So
I want to show people that one picture,
I
man.
graduated.
I said, what? WTF?
Oh, right there, that
That
one.
But man, I can't zoom it, bro. You can't send me another one real quick, cause man, that one I cannot zoom. It's tiny, bro. Anyway,
Yeah,
guys, I'm
I'll
gonna
have
blow it
to.
up and I'll put it on my group so people can see it. I'm telling y'all, look, guys, this is the picture I was talking about.
Yeah,
On the show, you know what I mean? You can blow that up and show them because man, you can see that clearly, dude. You can see the head, the ears, the snout, the eyes.
yeah. He stepped out from behind a tree. Yeah, I have other photos like that too, where he
Yep.
steps out behind a tree.
Send it to me, bro, and I'll post it on my what you call it. See, I can see. I can't zoom in, bro. There's Apple bullshit, man. You know.
No worries. You could go to that one photo though. Where he's hanging. He's looking at me from behind the bushes there. He's
Which
looking at
one?
me right there too. There's other creatures in there too. There he is behind the. He stops right here. The camera photographed him. He stopped in right there and decided to go the other way. He's like, I'm not gonna get photographed. That's why. That's why you can't see him. There he is
That one.
again.
That one you can see real good
That one
right
you
here.
could see. Yeah, he's always behind bushes like that, looking at me.
You should post that one on the but blow it up, bro, and post it on my group, man.
I will. Check
Or
this
or,
out.
or, or West Coast Dogman Project too, you know, because that's all about werewolves. So I mean, or you know, Dogman and werewolf.
I would love
No,
to.
no.
And you know what? Like people don't know this about me, but I teach at a school, and I am one of them dedicated teachers, dude. I do whatever I can for my kids. I'm thinking about them when I freaking go to home, and how am I gonna get through to this kid or whatever? And so they take a lot of my time. So I'm not able to post every single day. And
Right.
then even when I get a chance, I do, man. But when I get home, man, I'm a little bit tired every now and then. But yeah, I try to post as often as I can. And next month, check this out, July, half of August, I got a whole month and a half off. So I plan on just hanging loose, and then I'll be able to really focus on a
Cool.
lot of photographs that I could post.
Hey, Noixium, tell me about this picture right here, brother. Too bad I can't zoom in. God damn it. I gotta look into that shit. Um,
Okay,
but
okay.
this one
This
right
pho-
here on the right one, bro, looks like a raccoon kind of eyes on the head, bro. You know, that's why people kept saying raccoon. But this one right here looks like a straight up dog with ears and the eyes and the snout. This one on this side of the tree.
see, let me talk about that
Yeah, tell us
thing
what's
that
going
you
on with
think
that,
is
man.
a raccoon.
Yep.
Now, for one thing, that head is fucking 5 times bigger than a raccoon's head.
Right. Right.
There can
So,
never be and I want to tell you something even worse.
mm-hmm.
This son of a gun had eaten all the raccoons by then. He scared all the wildlife away. There was nothing. Insects were scared of it, man. And so right here, if you're looking at it, that bush right there is called deer brush, and that deer brush right there is
Right.
3 feet tall. So if you know any raccoons that are over 3 feet that could poke their head out, that has to be the biggest raccoon of all time. It had to be the Guinness Book of World Record raccoon. Anyway, check this out. I heard noises right here. And not only that, I felt that it was around me.
Oh,
And
bro,
when
you
I got
felt
out of
it?
my cabin is just feet away from
Yeah,
here.
because you're looking dead at it, bro. You're looking
I'm
right
looking
at
dead
it.
at it.
I
I'm
see you
pissed
right
off
there.
at
Like
it.
like
This
somebody
is
told you, or you felt it, and you turn around and look dead at it. Like boom, right
whew,
there.
check this out. I turned around, looked right at it, and I said, "You don't fool me.
Yeah,
Well, I see you."
yeah. There you
And it,
go.
it, went, it went like this, man.
Yeah.
It went like this. So you're looking at it going, "Oh, that son of a he was mad at me right here. You
Yeah,
could see me?"
yeah.
And I go, "Yeah, I could see you." I go, I know all about you, man." Oh my God, this one scares the shit out of me, man. Here it is, sticking his big fat head out between a tree.
Oh yeah, right here, right
Right
here.
there. You can see his bottom canine teeth. His eyes are visible right there. But his hand is right there on the left side of that lodgepole pine tree.
Really?
His hand.
Right
Move the
here?
no, other side, other
Over
tree.
here?
Right there.
That's his hand?
That's his left
Wow.
hand.
Oh, that's crazy, bro.
So, you know,
That's a big hand.
he's got his hands, he's sticking his head out,
Yeah,
lowering his bottom jaw. You can see his bottom teeth right there.
yeah, right here. Yeah.
You know, this is another zoomed in photograph. He's looking at me right now. If you saw the original photograph, I'm right here. So here he is coming. Hey man, I'm back.
You know what I'm gonna have to do, Noixium, since you I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to grab your pictures, bro, and I'm gonna have to like circle where the things are at, bro. Because like I noticed, like you get mad when people ask you like, "Where is it at? Where is it at?" And you're like, "You can't see it. You're blind or what?"
I don't.
I mean,
Yeah,
like,
I don't. You know what? I stopped even answering them.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah, yeah. But
you want to look? You want to see it? It'll materialize. You can see it.
and what I do is I answer them like, "Well, I can't see nothing. Where is it at?" And this and that. And I go, I get your picture, I circle it, take a screenshot, and put it on a comment to them or answering them with that comment. Like here it is. You know what I mean? And
I'm just a rookie when it comes to technology, brother. I barely found out how to do that.
then,
So I'm gonna start
yeah,
circling where this son of a gun is,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
But you know, Ruthie Castro pointed something out to me in that other photo that you just showed me.
Mm-hmm.
There's something else there. It's big, over 9 feet tall,
Oh yeah.
in between the trees. You saw a little wolf, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right here, bro. You were telling right here, bro. There's a
Yeah.
little. I see a wolf
Yeah.
head, whatever. I gotta
Little
look
small
at
wolf
that
head.
myself
Yeah.
because like I'm telling you, this area is a paranormal hotspot. This is where the Donner Party ate themselves up. The Washoe people consider this area sacred land to this day. Now look at that area was purchased by a school district for $1. The people that sold it to the school district, they knew that something was there.
Mm-hmm.
Here's this whole 10-acre camp that you could have for $1. We should never have been there, man. That's where people were. That's where they had them on scaffolds. And you know, the Washoe people lived on that land for thousands of years. You know,
Yeah.
so and then the volcano itself. There's all kinds of magnetite. There's igneous things that are in there that are energy efficient. You know, vortexes. There's sacred sites that precede the Washoe people there.
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking something that 11,000 years they were connecting to spirits there, man. Things that come in and out of vortexes there. They're doing it more than ever now. You can't find them because after they know that you're under them, phew, they go in there. So I don't want to be hassled by these fools.
Right.
They go in there. You know what? You go follow them, you ain't gonna be seen again. You're gonna go into another dimension.
Hey,
You ain't
there's a
gonna come back.
question. There's a question, but I think you just answered it, bro. But yeah, I'm not too sure. It says, "Dab, Master Ruler of the THC Universe." He says, "What's your thoughts on ayahuasca, Noixium?"
Oh man, going
Is
to
that
ayahuasca. Hey,
what is
check
that?
this out. I make other concoctions I don't have to vision quest with ayahuasca.
Mm-hmm.
I've been taught how to make other very interesting, potent drinks, and I do those. So I'm not a, I know about ayahuasca, but for me, what I've been shown and what I was taught how to make is more than efficient for me. So I don't really need to go ayahuasca,
Mm-hmm.
do my own vision questing with my own native herbs,
Oh.
spices.
So what's ayahuasca mean?
Well, you know what ayahuasca is? It's comes from a plant.
Oh, kind of
It's a
like
root.
peyote?
Mm-mm.
No.
You make a drink out of it,
Oh, okay.
and it takes you to places, takes you to different places, man.
Hey, same guy, Dad Master. He says, "How can I get a hold of these potent drinks?"
You would have to learn from somebody like me. It's something I don't go out there and put on a recipe book. This
Okay.
stuff has been handed down generation after generation,
Mm-hmm.
medicine man after medicine man, and it is taught to me to teach people only the ones that only the ones.
Right.
It's
That.
not for everybody. You ain't gonna give this to everybody.
Right.
If you
Okay.
went
So
on
it's
a
got to
vision
be.
quest with me, you would. I took my son on a vision quest. He did his vision quest.
Mm-hmm.
He did my concoctions. He stood out there. He was a tough dude.
I would love to see that. You know why? Let me tell you this, Stephen. I know that the native people, like the elders, the very old natives, they used to take peyote and other THC drugs to kind of like the peace pipe or whatever, and they used to hanging around the circle of the elders. And what does that do exactly? Does that like take you to another place, bro? Because man, I'd be really interested in doing that one day, bro.
Okay, yeah, for one thing, before we do any kind of these rituals right there, right?
Hmm.
There's prayers that have to be said to the creator
Hmm.
because you don't want to, you don't, just like this creature, you don't want bad juju coming your way, man.
Hmm.
So
Right, 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 right.
there's rituals that you have to do to open up the door, and then then you do the actual ritual itself, and then there's rituals of closing the gate because not only do you have to open it, you got to close it.
Oh,
And if you
yeah.
don't close it, and if you don't know what's in between, and there's meditation.
Right.
Hey man, let's give a prayer out there for anybody who's suffering for any reason. May they find peace and happiness soon, if not now.
Right.
And I'm just going, Techko Ikache to all my relations, Ometake Yatse Aho, to be peaceful, to plant, cultivate, harvest, to give thanks. Everything about the beauty way, right? The red road, spoken before you even take the tonic. The tonic centers you then, man. Whatever the topic is, that you could give yourself a topic, or you don't have to give yourself a topic. It's going to
Right.
come to you. And then, you just go through it, you
Because
know.
yeah, because like I've read all the stories and all the folklore and all that from the Native Americans that they used to smoke that to go into a different world, like a different realm. But so like you're saying, you have to do a prayer before you go in and a prayer when you come back out, so you can close that realm, close that door to that realm, right? Because it's very dangerous, right? Am I correct?
Hey, look, you want to live like one of us natives? You're already in the spirit world, man.
Mhm.
So as long as you know that, and as long as you know that these things are real and they will come through the veil from time to time,
Right.
you'll be
Yeah.
all
Well,
right. You
there's
you won't go crazy. just because everybody else over there is a non-believer or they didn't experience it,
But
you can't walk in my moccasins.
basically what I'm trying to say, Stephen, is that it is dangerous, and if you don't know what you're doing and you go in there without anyone guiding you, then you can get lost or you can get attacked, right? By like bad or or evil souls or whatever, right?
Easy.
Right. Because
Keep
look,
your spirit up. Keep your spirit strong, man.
right.
Eat the right fruits, vegetables.
Hmm.
Don't party hardy. Have your wits about you at all times.
Right. I got Voltron asking, how would one do something like that with you? Voltron 76. How would someone do that with you? You know what I mean? Or get permission to do that with you?
Like, check this out. I did invite everybody to come with me to fucking Indian Flats, right? Over at the entrance to Yosemite.
Hmm.
I'm actually going there next weekend. So get a hold of me on Facebook, and maybe someday I'll be in your neighborhood and I could show you this, right?
Hmm.
Like I said, I have a month and a half off starting in July and August. I got teachers hours, right? I got a whole month and a half off, no kids. I finally get to blast my mind out the way that I normally do.
Right.
So I'm ready to go do my rituals, So
Right.
if you want to hang out with me, come on, man.
That's cool.
I mean, I can't take a 100 at you at one time, but
Right.
it's done the way,
Yeah.
If
Hey,
if the spirit is gonna guide me to you and you to me, then it's
mhm.
gonna happen.
Cool. Hey, Steven, my good buddy Marvin Allen's in the house, man. He just showed up, brother. How you doing, Marvin? Steven, maybe you can talk to Marvin one day, man, and tell him about your Skinwalker stories, brother, because he's really into that type of stuff. Wendigo, Skinwalker, and all that. I'm more into Dogman and Bigfoot, but he's into all that, like Gugwee, like really into all that. Skinwalkers, Wendigo, Gugwee and all that. I'm not really into all that, but he is like crazy, dude. He wants to get to the bottom of it.
I'm more comfortable talking to people one on one than
Right.
I am talking to a large group about this.
Oh yeah.
I don't even really talk about it. My coworkers know nothing about this except for my boss, right? He knows everything about it,
Cool.
But I don't want to get anybody involved here at the school. Let me just be the teacher, and I'll do the regular subjects. But there is one student, man. He loves me, right? Oh, come on, brother, you gotta tell me, man. And I tell him a little bit here and there. He's already a teenager, so I'm all, hey, man. And he is native. I'm always, the real deal. It's real out there. And he's high spirited kite too, so I really think he will come across something in his life. Told him when he was 18, I was going to take him on a vision quest, and then at that point in time, he would do the man ceremonies.
Right.
So we'll see if that happens or not.
Right. Dad Master saying Dogman is a skinwalker in my opinion. I just answered him. I said, yeah, that's what Steven says. Same thing. Steven said.
You know what? Man, you know what? That's really hard to say. I'm not really sure about that. I know that the skinwalker I encountered, he loves to be a wolf man.
Yeah. Well, like I've said before, they can turn into anything they want, any animal they want, but they like the wolf the best, I think. Because I've heard of that a lot. That they like turning into wolves, which is
he likes it. He loves it.
Dogman, right? But my thing is, I don't think every dogman is a skinwalker. I don't. There's two separate things. One's a dogman all the time, 24/7, and one's a skinwalker that transforms into a dogman for a certain amount of time. And I mean, it could be half of the sightings out there might be skinwalker and not just dogman, but the other half can be just dogman and not skinwalker. See what I'm saying? That's what I think. I mean, but that's just that's just me giving my opinion
Yeah,
about that.
that was definitely a tough call, brother, because
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
Because I there's no way they can all be skinwalkers. I could say like maybe half of them are, skinwalkers. Yeah, and people just thinking that they're regular dogmen. No, they could be skinwalkers. Like we said that one time. Remember, Steven? We said
yeah,
a lot of people, claim to see dogmen, but what if half the time those were skinwalkers, right? And they're like, damn, yeah, you sure right. You told me. I'm like, yeah, man, they could be skinwalkers half the time, but we'll never know.
check this out, Carlitos.
Yeah,
We also talked about that creature that was spotted in Fresno,
yeah.
and now check this out, folks. There's a video out there I'd like you to check out called California Wolfman
California, yeah.
on YouTube.
No, California Werewolf on YouTube.
California Werewolf. Yeah,
Yeah.
what's some? I forgot the gentleman's name. I can't credit him.
Hmm.
I wish I remembered his name. I'm gonna start writing this down.
Yeah.
But this gentleman turned me on to this, and when I saw it, it gave me shivers because there's a gentleman in that video. He actually filmed the creature I saw.
Right.
Now, this thing is in Fresno, right over Kings Canyon, right there at the foothills. So you're at a transition zone, oak woodland, coniferous forest.
Right.
Fresno. That's where Kings Canyon is.
Hmm.
The beginnings of Yosemite. All this area has been burned up the last couple of years. So during these forest fires, that creature that's on that video, he moved north, and it found its way to my camp, and it was there more than a year before I got there. Because remember, COVID shut us down. So the thing moved there, found excellent food sources. There's ponds here and there, lakes, everything it needed, food, caves to live in.
Hmm.
It's the perfect place. So check that out. I totally believe that that's the same animal because it moves the same.
Hmm.
Because I seen it move, man. There ain't nothing like
Right.
seeing this thing move.
Yeah,
There
you've
ain't
seen it
nothing like
firsthand. Firsthand eyewitness.
it is
Yeah.
something you gotta
Yeah.
stay ahead of it because, like I said,
Hmm.
snout this long,
Yeah.
canine teeth that long,
Hmm.
both front.
Shit,
Excellent, strong,
yeah.
strength, shoulders.
Hey,
Uh,
yeah, absolutely. Hey, Steven, I told my buddy Marvin Allen that I was gonna link you up with him, and that way y'all can have a good talk, man. And because I'm pretty sure he's curious as well about you being a Native American and knowing all this shit about skinwalkers, right? And running into skinwalkers, firsthand eyewitness with the skinwalker. But and you can show him all your pictures and your cast and all that.
you know, everybody that you've been turning me on to, Carlitos. I've been totally appreciative of them just hanging loose with me. Really,
Yeah, absolutely,
and
man.
I have no problem rapping to anybody.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
some of the more deeper stuff that I put on Messenger because
yeah,
there's things I can't even say.
yeah, exactly. And
But to certain people that are
they
messenger, I do.
and they might have their own questions that I might not be interested in. You know what I mean? And they are. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I let them do their own thing with you, like communicate with you directly. You know what I'm saying? I just link them up with you, and then they can ask you whatever they want to ask you. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So yeah,
and I know we're just about time to end.
yeah, yeah.
And
About to wrap it up. Yeah.
hey, you know what, folks? I wrote about my experience. This is it right here in my
Right, Trails of the
Trails of the
Skinwalker.
Skinwalker book, and
Hmm.
it has the photograph of the creature on the front right here, and it's all blurry because he's a blur. He don't stand around taking photographs.
Yeah.
You got to get him on a trail camera. So inside this book, there are some really good photos of it, but a lot of time, and then I had to zoom in and pixelate things and tell the story and everything. I didn't even want to write this thing, but people were telling me I was a bullshitter, liar. I had gone crazy, all kinds of stuff. I said, "You're crazy for not listening to me. Who's the one with the science degree, master's in science degree? Me. I'm the one that went to school. I've been 34 years in the wilderness.
Right.
Where have you been that you could
Mm-hmm.
sit there in your office and tell me I'm fucking crazy? It ain't gonna happen. I'm fucking as sound as anybody, and I'm as strong as I've ever been.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? I'm mellow again, man.
Yeah.
Feeling better, man. Because it is a spooky thing. I still have to do ritualize every single day. I have to pray to this thing for its own enlightenment to keep it away from me.
Right.
You know, it's not a joke. You don't go out there looking for this thing. I come with a special skill set. Plus, I'm not crazy me, man. So just
Yeah. Hey,
just putting it out there. I'd love to go hiking with you, and
absolutely, man. Thank
just
you. Thank
we'll
you.
just go hiking and just see
Right.
what happens.
Hey, I got a question
Things
from
get out.
Dab Master again. It says, at Cryptid and Paranormal Kingdom, how can I get the most out of my meditation session? Noixium, what do you advise?
You know what? It all depends on what kind of meditation you are looking for. You know,
Okay.
what do you want? Do you want to take the concoction and
Be in a coma for
or you
3 days?
don't want to take the concoction and go, you know, I take the concoction, bro, every time, man. I'm gonna take it this coming Saturday, man. So
Knock you out, huh, for a couple hours? Hey,
makes me head press.
have you ever tried mushrooms? They say mushrooms they you get a trip for like, I don't know, 10 hours, 12 hours. Is that true? Have you ever tried mushrooms?
You know,
Shrooms?
that's one of the concoctions that I make. You know, one of the
Yeah.
key
Oh,
ingredients.
okay. Concoction
Hey,
knocks
but
you out, right? Like
check it
knocks you out
out.
completely.
Once again, you need to ritualize. This popping shrooms is, oh man, I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be cool. I'm gonna psychedelic out. You could do that, but at the same time, remember you're opening gates.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna take this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you know what? Please see me through a good trip.
Yeah. True that.
You
True that.
know, and, and,
Yeah.
and thanks for the trip afterwards, right?
Right. Yeah.
So you know everything you do, you know that's the thing. You just don't do it to do it. You do it for specific reasons, specific times to find specific answers to specific questions,
Right.
to enlighten your mind, not to take it to blast your mind. That's not what these concoctions or drugs are for.
Hmm.
They're for specific enlightenment purposes, not to be done every day, not to be done, as a habit.
Right.
So, yeah.
Hey, Stephen. What was it? Shane. He said that he does his research. His research area is just east of Fresno in the mountains. You were talking about the werewolf in California incident with the little boy that went missing, and they said it was, well, they didn't want to say that it was a dog man, but it is, because they found him, like his body, like a
They don't
mile
want to talk
away.
about it. They can't tell you the truth.
Yeah, it
They
was
want you
found
to
like a
look.
mile away, and it was like the clothes were all shredded, and yeah, that was a dogman attack, but they don't want to admit it. Well, he says his research area is just east of that, so I commented on that and said, "Hell yeah, bro, Gohana, maybe you can cover that story on location one day since it's so close to him." You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh yeah, definitely, I will, bro."
Well, you
So
know what? I like I said, I have a whole month and a half off, and I'm up for a lot of adventures. So Fresno might be on my list, and
hmm
pick up Shane. Let's go take a hike and see what's happening out here. Get my tracking bag,
hmm
go out there and do it, right?
I mean, I
If he
would
comes
if
to me, we have to
yeah.
do it a specific way because this place said
Yeah, I mean, if it
it,
was that close to me, I would. You know what I mean? I'd go to that place on location and just film and do a little walk through on where the kids had filmed themselves and all that, because you could see the kids where they're filming themselves, just like right next to a highway or a freeway or something like that. And they got all kinds of rocks and stuff, and
yeah.
that's where the kid was seen last, and he wasn't seen again because the kids went home. Their mom and dad said, "Where's whoever, whatever that little kid's name? Oh, he stayed. He wanted to stay. Oh, what the hell you mean he stayed? No, I went back and never found him. But then he came up. I don't know, short while after that, he came up missing. Well, he came up. They found him basically. They found him. They found his clothes. There was nothing left of him, but they found all his clothes shredded up and everything. And
Yeah,
they
man.
called it
Yeah,
he was dead. So
like I said, it's a wild animal. It's capable
yeah,
of doing anything, but deep down inside there, there's reason.
right, yeah,
But its instincts can get the better of its human side,
right.
so it has a more animalistic tendencies.
Right, right, exactly. Hey, Steven, well, thank you for coming, bro. I want to wrap this up, but I do want to ask you, bro, to give us like a closing, advice, on these creatures, going out researching in the woods, all that. Can you give us like a closing comment? You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, you know
For
what I
for everyone
can.
that's listening, yeah,
There's always going to be safety in numbers wherever you go.
right.
So if you got a party of 3 people, that's good. That's good number right there. The creature doesn't want to have really interactions with humans. It would rather not deal with us.
hmm
But however, we're encroaching in on its habitat more and more.
Right. Yeah, that's what I think too.
And so just want to let you know that up at 6,750 foot elevation,
hmm
that's their habitat. That's their area.
hmm
If you know that and you're going in there and you know that, then you're going in there.
And there's a lot of mountains out there too, right? That's what
It's vast.
Oh, and the one that guys, just for you that don't know, the one that Noxium was talking about, that the werewolf the guy filmed, that it moves just like the ones he's seen, because that he's seen it move the exact same way. It's the one where that werewolf is coming down, or dogman is coming down a hill, and he's hopping. He's hopping to left and right, hopping, and that guy's filming like, what is that? What is that up there? And he sees a black, thing hopping down. That's the dog man he's talking about. And
That's
he's
him.
saying, yeah, and he says he's seen him, or the same kind or the same one, but yeah, he's seen that
You know what? If you
firsthand.
look in the cover of my book right there, that's him. That's him.
That's the one.
That's him. Or
Yeah,
or they're breeding and
just like him, yeah. But he moves just like the one you see,
oh,
right?
oh yeah, but that one was coming down slope.
Right.
I'm looking at this dude on even little hill, in the camp, right?
hmm
Everything's like right here. So he's poking his head out here, looking at me over here.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's the creepiest thing ever, man. But you just stick with it and get out of there as soon as possible. Like I said, safety in numbers,
yeah.
and know where you're going. And check this out. Um, be brave out there. If you're going to go there, you got to be brave. You got
Right.
to know that. Okay, I'm here, and anything can happen. You could even get hit by a mountain lion there,
hmm
right? Black bears are there.
hmm
Other creatures could do you in there. They don't want to do you in. These animals, they see us, they go the other way.
Right.
it's when they stick around that
You
you're
got to
going,
watch out for them. Yeah, yeah,
that's
exactly.
not right. Something's not right.
Right, exactly. Yeah, because when normal, regular animals, they rather move away. Like they rather just move about their business or whatever. They rather not stay. Normal animals, even bears, even coyotes, even wolves. I've
It
heard.
could, it could sense fear, man.
But yeah, yeah,
So you got to be fearless, really. You got to
yeah.
show you're just as tough. And then, even though you might not be,
Right,
at least you're
right.
showing it,
You
right?
got At least you got to show him that you are right.
I had my pickaxe and my stiletto. I was all shit. Oh, crazy, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that, Noixium. And it's been great having you back on, man, for a part two. And maybe we can work on a part three in the near future. You know?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. We'll work on part three because
yeah.
you know there's, like I said, there's other aspects that I haven't even touched
Right.
base with you
Right.
so
Okay.
much, but with others, with other friends in our circle, I have.
Right.
And before I go, Carlito, I just wanted to give
Yeah.
a quick thank you to
Yeah.
people out there that are
Yeah. Yeah,
that
sure, man.
are important to me, man. And of course,
Absolutely.
my
Absolutely.
son's name is Vincent Wolf, by the way.
Oh, wow. It's cool.
We're a wolf clan. My totem animal is a wolf,
Oh, wow.
one of them anyway. And that's why I even have a little more compassion for this creature than most people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I understand it a little bit more than other people, and it has communicated with me. And so, anyway,
Hey.
my son's name is Vincent Wolf, and my grandson's name is Charlie Wolf. And
Nice. Cool, man.
then, my best buddy, Daniel Madrano, one that takes a lot of photographs of me, that
Mm-hmm.
he'd have to be a brave dude, too, to just hang around with me.
Hey,
So,
hey, Steven, I got a good question for you, man. How would one find out what spiritual animal belongs to you? How can we find out?
drink one of my concoctions, bro. Yeah, it'll come to you.
Okay.
You don't know.
Yeah, yeah, you definitely know, but
Don't be
yeah,
scared when it comes to you.
yeah, yeah,
It's part of your ritual.
right,
You,
right.
you want to see it. One time
I'm super curious what mine is,
I
man.
had I was a Roosevelt elk,
Yeah,
and I was also a wolf. The wolf was chasing the Roosevelt elk in
nice.
3 dimensions. So I know that the elk is, I do know elk and wolf, a couple of those. I'm also turtle.
I might try that one day, man. I might take you up for that,
I'm I'm
because
also frog.
I'm very curious what my spiritual animal is, man, or animals, like in your case.
I could help out somebody find that out.
I'll find out. I'll find out when I go visit you and Shane, man, one day, bro. We'll
All
take
right.
that concussion. I'll take that concussion. Fuck
I'll help you out, man. It'll be a good thing.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, be careful out there and just be smart, man.
Yeah.
And you know what? Carry a good stick and don't take guns out there. They're gonna laugh at you. You're just gonna make things angry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Supernatural, and guns don't work on them.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true, man. You don't
Power
just
prayer.
piss them off, really. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you very much, man. Thank you very much, Noxon, for being here again tonight on my show. Thank you guys for being here, everybody that was on here. And don't forget to check out Noxium's book, which
And
is
check this out. I forgot to mention Tony Rodriguez too, man. My
Tony
homeboy.
Rodriguez. Cool. Cool, cool.
Another
And
brave dude. And then you know what? Just Ruthie and Odessa. Thank you.
cool. Cool, cool,
And
man. And what was the name of your book again, man? I forgot just now,
man,
man. I'm telling you, I got really bad memory lately, man. Wow, I
check
just
this
seen that a
out.
while ago.
It is crazy, man. It's called Trails of the Skinwalker.
Trails of the SKINWALKER. There you go. And
Man,
where can they find it, No Jim?
you can find it on Amazon and Agarwood Publishing.
Okay.
20 bucks or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
pretty scary book. Has all the photos of up to now, and like I said, I already wrote book number 2,
Hell yeah, man. Shit.
and I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna perfect it. This one was done so quick. I was
Mm-hmm.
so pissed off. Like I said, everybody telling me this and that. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Right.
That I wrote it. I don't even know. I wrote it, and I go, I'm gonna get it out and throw it out there. The next one, taking my sweet time. It's gonna be way better than the first one, man.
Right.
But anyway, it's good to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, man.
And you know what? Email me. I'm more than happy to talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I'm here to help out humanity any way I can. That's
Yeah.
what the
Exactly, brother. That's what it's all about. Help any way we can. You know, you help with your stuff. I help with my stuff. Like like the show, putting it out there. So yeah, we're all part of the team, and we're all trying to help others, right?
I don't even know where I'll be without you, bro.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I'll still be an angry man. Thanks, man.
Appreciate that, man. Thank you. So, guys, with this, we're going to be signing off. And thank you, everybody that stuck around. Thank you, everybody that showed up tonight. I can't remember all the names, but thank you. Thank you, guys. Ruthie Castro, Shane, Dab Master.
Right
okay, Nana. Everybody, man. Everybody. Abe showed up at the end.
Katie
Rocks. Yeah, my boy. Yeah, my boy Voltron came in, and thank you, everybody. Thank you. We'll see y'all next time, okay? Don't know when this next show is, but I'm hoping it's soon. So stick around and find out, man.
We'll figure that out later.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Carlito.
All right, man. Thank you too, brother. You have a good night, man. Thank you, bro. Much love, man. Thank you.
Kachi. Waki-ishi, wishi-ish.
All right. Thank you, man. Thank you for that. Thank you. Likewise, brother. Likewise. Right. Thank you, man. All right. Well, with this, guys, we're signing off. And see you guys next time on the next show. Peace out. Carlito, peace out.
Excellent.
See you, Noixium. Thank you, man.
Talk to you all soon. Bye-bye now.
All right, brother.